All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. We're on about an hour late today because we had a baseball game on the radio. It ended early, so we're able to be on. We're going to do a late doubleheader for you today on this Thursday. We normally start at 8 o'clock Eastern. We're starting now at approximately 9 o'clock Eastern today, so we're going to go. We'll probably be past 11 Eastern when we get done, but that's okay. We want to get these final two games of Week 8 in tonight. All right, we have our Sunday night game and our Monday night game to wrap up week number 8. First up, it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs at 4-3 and the San Diego Chargers at 5-2. A big battle in the AFC West. And then our Monday night game will be the Commanders and the Rams. We'll talk more about that when we get there. As the Chiefs are 4-3 and the Chargers are 5-2. Let's take a look at our standings. Misty is 42-43, one game under 500, and she's taking the Chargers in this one. Gracie is 45-39. She's 6 games over 500, and she is also taking the Chargers in this one. Evil Dead is 58-45, 13 games over 500, and he has not given me his pick yet, but as soon as he does, we'll put it over there. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to San Diego, California. Evil Dead's going for the phone Chargers. Let's head out to San Diego for this one. Chiefs, Chargers, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. A late Thursday night doubleheader. 58-45 is what I have you down as. 13 games up. You've been on a roll as of late. You're welcome. The Chargers will get the opening kickoff. We're underway here in SoCal from the 5-yard line. On the return for the Chargers, number 88. That's Donovan Harris, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Starting quarterback for San Diego, Stephen Gardner, 8th-year quarterback out of the University of Houston, the former New York Giant. Chargers are currently in first place by themselves in the AFC East with a 5-2 record. The Chiefs are one game back at 4-3. The Seahawks are a half game back at 5-3. They defeated the Cowboys earlier this week. So if the Chiefs win, there'll be a 3-way tie for first in the AFC West. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gardner in the shotgun, single back. Gardner hands off to Marcus Lattimore, and Lattimore is going to lose a yard back to the 23-yard line. On the tackle, number 59, Leon Holmes, 6th-year linebacker out of Arkansas. Lattimore in his 5th year out of Tulsa. Yeah, our softball game, it lasted barely an hour. 20-0. Well, when they played them a week and a half ago, they beat them 10-0. 2nd and 11 from the 23-yard line. Gardner in the shotgun. Opening drive of the game. Gardner looking. Gardner throws outside and caught underneath by Aaron Randolph, the 3rd-year receiver out of Maryland. That'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Well, the team is very young. They didn't have any seniors. Only had one junior on the team. They started 6 freshmen today. 3rd and 7 from the 27-yard line. Gardner looking. Throws, gets it out to Lattimore, but he's taken down by Luke Crosby for a 4-yard loss back to the 24-yard line. Crosby in his 8th year out of UNLV. The Chargers go 3 and out on their opening drive. And they'll have to punt. Mark Erickson will come on. He was called after 2.5. In Tennessee, it's 15 after 3. 4th and 11. Back to punt Erickson. Erickson gets the punt away. And it'll be caught at the 33 and brought back by Isaiah Chambers, the rookie out of USC. Chambers brings it out to the 37-yard line. Starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, Corey Morris, in his second year out of LSU. Here in Tennessee, it's 15 after 3 or 10 after 5. It was 20-0 at the end of 2. And they came up, and we didn't need to take our last ups. Morris back on 1st and 10. Morris looking, throws deep on the first play of the game. Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Chambers was wide open. Nobody picked him up, and Morris overthrew him. That would have been 6. There was nobody within 30 yards of Isaiah Chambers. Missed opportunity there. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. Morris in the gun. Morris looking. Morris throws deep again. And it's caught this time by Chambers. Down to the 20-yard line. It's a 43-yard gain by Isaiah Chambers, the rookie out of USC. My goodness. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the Charger 20-yard line. And now Kansas City with a chance to take an early lead. On 1st and 10, Morris in the shotgun, 4 wide. The tight end Kerwin in motion. Morris looking, throws, and incomplete. He was looking for the tight end Tom Kerwin in his 3rd year out of Oklahoma. And that was broken up by Ashley Morrison, the 8th-year safety out of North Texas. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at the Charger 20-yard line. A beautiful night here in San Diego. 4 wide, Morris in the gun. 2nd and 10. Morris looking, throws near side and caught out of the backfield. He lined up as a running back. Rashard Swift down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and inches. Rashard Swift, the 10th-year receiver out of Alcorn State. And now on 3rd and inches from the 11. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Vaughn Manning, and Manning picks up the first down, gets the yard down to the 10-yard line. That's right, make a play. It'll be 1st and goal for Kansas City at the Charger 10-yard line. 4 wide, Morris in the gun, 1st and goal. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws to the end zone, caught in the back of the end zone, but out of the end zone. It was caught by Swift, but he was beyond the end line, incomplete. Injury timeout as one of the Chargers got shaken up. That's John Keith, the defensive end. .5:10 left to play in the first quarter, no score, but the Chiefs are knocking at the door here. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Kansas City comes out 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun, 2nd and goal. Morris hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning breaks a tackle, maybe. Gets to the 9-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Yeah, it's no fun playing in a baseball game like that, on either side, really. 3rd and goal for Kansas City at the Charger 9. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws near side, and he short hopped it incomplete. He got hit as he threw, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The intended receiver was Tony Gardner, the rookie out of Temple. Brandon White will come on, the third-year kicker out of Alabama. This will be a 26-yard field goal attempt to get the Chiefs on the board first. Kick is up. And it's good. Chiefs lead it 3-0. 4:39 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California, on the campus of San Diego State University. Our Week 8 Sunday night game, the Collinsworth and Tarico game. Big battle in the AFC West. If the Chiefs win, Kansas City, San Diego, and Seattle will all be 5-3. A three-way tie at the halfway point in the AFC West. There's the kick by Brandon White. Fielded at the 8-yard line. Bringing it back is Lattimore. And Lattimore out over the 30. And a nice return out to the 39-yard line for Marcus Lattimore. Now the Charger offense will come back out. Led by Stephen Gardner, 8th-year quarterback out of the University of Houston. Formerly with the Giants. Started laughing after a while. That's all you can do. 4:34 left to play in the first quarter. Kansas City up 3-0. Chargers don't have a first down yet. They went 3 and out on their last drive. Gardner under center, 4 wide. Gardner looking. Gardner throws, and I think it's picked up by Luke Crosby. It is. Crosby may score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 48-yard interception return for touchdown. A 48-yard pick six for Luke Crosby. The 8th-year safety out of UNLV. Stepped right in front of Ben Ruth, the tight end, and takes it home for a touchdown. And just like that, the Chiefs are up 9-0. And now Tyler Hines, or not Hines, I'm sorry. This is Brandon White will come on for the extra point. So the Chiefs, after scoring a field goal, get a defensive touchdown. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Chiefs lead is 10-0 on the Chargers with 4:24 left to play here in the first quarter. Stop throwing interceptions, ball bag. Well, the Chargers still do not have a first down, and they're up 10-0 with 4:20. Well, the Chiefs are up 10-0 with 4:24 left here in the first quarter. So once again, Brandon White will kick off for the Chiefs. Now up 10-0. There's the kick. It'll be fielded at the 4-yard line. Bringing it back, Lattimore again over the 25. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will take over for the 3rd time. They've only run 4 plays. They don't have a first down. They've turned it over once already. Chargers not off to a good start. Let's see if they can rebound here with 4:19 left in the first quarter. 4 wide for the Chargers. Gardner under center. Gardner draws back, looks downfield, and he gets sacked back at the 22-yard line. A loss of 7. Kevin Crawford, the 8th-year defensive end out of Connecticut, on the sack. And that'll bring up 2nd and 17. Boy, the Chargers, they're not looking like a 5-2 team. They're looking like a 2-5 team here tonight. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Chargers at their own 22. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, and he gets sacked again. A loss of 9 more. On the sack, Arthur Randall, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of Harvard. The Ivy Leaguer with a sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 26 for San Diego. Well, the Chargers are off to a terrible start. It'll be 3rd and 26 back at the 14-yard line. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left in the first. 3rd and forever, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back. Gardner throws, dumps it off to Jim Roush, the ageless wonder, breaking tackles. And Roush out to the 24-yard line. He picked up 11. It'll be 4th and 15. Jim Roush, the 18th year tight end out of Navy. 45 years young, still playing tight end at a high level. Mark Erickson back to punt on 4th and 15. Erickson gets the punt away. The Chargers still do not have a first down. From the 25-yard line, bringing it back for Kansas City. On the return, number 81, Francis Floyd, out to the 28-yard line. Floyd in his 4th year out of Notre Dame, the wide receiver. 1st and 10. Chiefs up 10-0, 2:52 left here in the first quarter. Our Week 8 Sunday night game, it's been one-sided so far. 1st and 10 from the 28. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Throws underneath and caught by Tom Kerwin out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Kansas City first down. We'll have our Monday night game after this. It'll be the Commanders and the Rams. We'll head up to SoFi for that one. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide. They hand off to Vaughn Manning out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie. Evil Dead picked the phone Chargers too, but they're not winning right now. 2nd and 8 from the 42-yard line, 4 wide. Not Gardner. That's Morris in the gun. Morris looking, throws underneath, and caught by Rashard Swift out to the 47-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. She gave a thumbs up. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. At their own 47-yard line. Morris in the shotgun, 4 wide. Kerwin in motion. Morris draws back, throws, and caught. Making the catch, Zach Ryan out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. Into Charger territory, and that'll be a first down. Zach Ryan, the 2nd-year tight end out of Oklahoma State. Chiefs come out, 4 wide, single back. Morris in the gun, 1st and 10. Coming up on a minute left in the first. Morris looking, throws, and caught coming across by Isaiah Chambers out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 6. I think we have a thunderstorm coming through the area. I'm glad we got our softball in time. Our softball game earlier. 2nd and 4 from the 40. 4 wide. Morris under center. Morris fakes the handoff. Throws, and he threw it behind his intended receiver. He was looking for Tony Gardner, the rookie out of Temple. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs at their own 40-yard line. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kansas City comes out, 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looks, throws, dumps it off, caught by Manning out of the backfield. And Manning out to the 33, a gain of 7. And that'll be a Kansas City first down. It's been all Chiefs here in the first quarter, leading 10-0, and they're knocking at the door again. Down to the Charger 33-yard line. We're down to 15 seconds. In the offset eye, Morris under center. Morris hands off to Manning, and Manning out to the 27, a gain of 6. And that's the end of the first quarter. Kansas City up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We start the second quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs at the Charger 27-yard line. Morris looking, throws outside and caught by Kerwin. And Tom Kerwin just shy of the marker. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and inches at the Charger 23-yard line. Big 3rd down right here. Kansas City trying to make it a 3-possession game early. On 3rd down, Morris throws outside, caught by Rashard Swift out to the 17. That'll be a gain of 6 and a Kansas City 1st down. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10, Chiefs at the Chargers 17. Morris in the shotgun, 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Morris throws down the middle, and it's plucked out of the air by Isaiah Chambers down to the 7. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Isaiah Chambers having himself a half. The rookie out of USC. 2nd and inches from the 7-yard line, 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looks, throws, and threw it over the head of Chambers. Incomplete. And that'll break up. I'll stop the clock with 6:49 left in the half. 3rd and inches from the 7-yard line. Kansas City comes out. Morris in the gun on 3rd down. Morris looking, throws underneath, and caught by Zach Ryan down to the 4. A gain of 3 yards, and that'll be a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal, Kansas City at the 4-yard line. The Chiefs at the doorstep here, about to make this a 3-possession game. 4 wide for Kansas City. Morris in the shotgun, 1st and goal. Morris throws and hits Kerwin in the back. He wasn't looking for it. It'll be 2nd and goal. We have the Commanders and the Rams after this. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. That'll be our Monday night game to wrap up the week. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. There's thunder outside as we have a thunderstorm rolling through. Morris in the gun, 2nd and goal. Chambers in motion. Morris looking, throws out to Manning in the flat, turns upfield, and Manning gets down to the 3-yard line, just a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and goal from the Charger 3-yard line. If the Chargers can hold the Chiefs to a field goal, it'll keep it a 2-possession game. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. 3 wide to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Morris. And he's going to try to run it in, but he gets tackled. A nice open field tackle there by Verlin Wells, the 6th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 4th and goal, and the Chiefs will have to settle for a field goal. And I feel this. Excuse me. I felt a sneeze coming. There'll probably be a couple more. Brandon White, this will be from 19 yards to put the Chiefs up by 13. The kick is up, and it's good. Kansas City leads at 13-0. .5:25 left to play. My allergies. I just came from a place with a lot of ragweed. Let's see who they play next week. Let's see here. In week 9, the Chargers will play at Philadelphia next week. And Kansas City will play at Miami. A rematch of the AFC Championship. There's the kickoff. Fielded. And bringing it back. A nice return for the Chargers by Donovan Harris out to the 36-yard line. .5:20 left in the first half. Kansas City up 13-0. The Chargers still do not have a first down. And they're lucky they're only down 13-0. Gardner in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Gardner looking, throws outside. He overthrows his target. He was looking for Jim Roush, the tight end, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. 5:17 left in the half. Three backs in the backfield, Gardner amongst them in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, hands off to Marcus Lattimore. He doesn't go far. In fact, he loses a yard back to the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11. As we're coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the first half, Chiefs up 13-0. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead on this Thursday, the first half of our doubleheader. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner throws deep, far side, caught by Roush. Gets all the way out to the 35-yard line. That's a 30-yard gain for Jim Roush, the tight end. The only player in the league that's on, what is that thing you get in the mail? The old people. USAA or whatever it's called. AARP, thank you. 4 wide, 1st and 10 for the 35-yard line. Gardner under center. Thank you, Evil Dead. I had a brain cramp. Gardner looking, throws near side, caught by Roush. Out to the 28, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Yeah, Roush gets AARP mail. "18 years as an NFL tight end." On 2nd and 3, 4 wide, Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, rolls out, being chased, and throws it away. Incomplete. Oh, yeah. 4 years in the Navy. So he was a rookie at 25. No, he was a rookie at 27. Something like that. No, at 25. I had it right the first time. 3rd and 3 from the 28-yard line. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore makes his way to the 26. He's going to be a gain of 2. About a half a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and inches with 3:54 left in the half. I think the way the Chargers have been playing so far, I would go for it here. 4th and inches. Now, it would be a 43-yard field goal. And they're going to go for it. I like the call. In the I formation, Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to the up back, and they get the first down around the outside. Carrying the ball is Vince Clark, the rookie fullback out of North Texas, down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll be a Charger first down, as Luke Crosby finally makes the tackle for Kansas City. Gutsy call, but I like it. Let's see if they can get a touchdown now. 4 wide. Gardner in the gun, 1st and 10 for the Chief 18. Play action. Gardner looking. Throws and caught. Touchdown. Chargers, Aaron Randolph. An 18-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers finally get on the board. Yep, it's raining outside. Good. Wash all that pollen out of the air. Misty's at the front door. Yeah, it's coming down. I see it out there. So it's now 13-3, Kansas City. And the extra point by Tyler Hines. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Chiefs' lead is now 13-7. 8-play, 65-yard drive. 3:09 left here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 8, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. They have these extra European stadiums in Madden 25, so I'm using this one for San Diego. I don't like the Chargers in LA. There's San Diego, damn it. They should always be San Diego, damn it. There's the kickoff. From the 5-yard line on the return. This is Isaiah Chambers out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Kansas City will have it. 1st and 10, 3:05 left in the first half. Boy, it's coming down out there. Look at it. Sheets. Coming down in sheets. .305 left in the half. Wow, 20 years as a tight end. That's incredible. Chiefs come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws deep, and it's caught by Tom Kerwin out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 21. And that'll be a Kansas City first down. He just retired last year. I did not know he played that long. My goodness. That's the definition of macho. If you can play tight end in the NFL for 20 years. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. 4 wide. Morris in the gun. At their own 48-yard line. Morris fakes it inside, throws, and caught by Kerwin again down to the 38-yard line. It's a 14-yard gain. Another Kansas City first down. Tackle made by Darius Banks, the 11th-year defensive back out of Oregon State. On a beautiful night in San Diego, it was 76 degrees at kickoff. 1st and 10 from the 38. Morris under center. Morris looking. Morris looking. Throws near side and caught this time by Zach Ryan down to the 29. A gain of 9. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Our Week 8 Sunday night game. 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs at the Charger 29. Morris throws underneath the Kerwin down to the 22, a gain of 7. And that'll be a Kansas City first down. Clock is moving. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Kansas City trying to make it a 2-possession game again. Morris in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Morris looking, throws near side, and caught by Chambers. Picks up 3 down to the 19-yard line. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock, 1:23 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs at the Charger 19. 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looks, throws underneath, and caught. This time, the catch was made by Tony Gardner, the rookie receiver out of Temple. A gain of 3 to the 16. It'll be 3rd and 4. We're coming up on a minute left in the half. Neither team has taken a timeout. 4 wide. Morris in the gun. 3rd and 4. Morris. It's a blitz. And Morris is going to get sacked back at the 29. A loss of 13 yards. Odell Briggs on the sack. The 9th-year linebacker out of Wisconsin. And Morris looks a little bit shaken up on the play. As Briggs will get the sack. And Kansas City will have to settle for a field goal. But a field goal will put them up by 9. It'll make it a 2-possession game again. 38 seconds left in the half. Brandon White will come on. This will be from 46 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. Chiefs lead it 16-7. 35 seconds left in the first half. Chargers still have 2 timeouts. They took a timeout right before the kick to conserve some time. We have the Commanders and the Rams after this. And now the kickoff. From the 6-yard line on the return for the Chargers. This is Donovan Harris out to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, 31 seconds left. If the Chargers can at least get in field goal range, they can try to make it a one-possession game again. But I do believe the Chiefs get the second half kickoff. Chargers come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner in trouble now and throws it, heaves it downfield, incomplete. Dangerous pass. 24 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Three to the near side on 2nd and 10. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws, and caught by Roush, turns upfield, and he gets out to the 44, a gain of 18. And the Chargers take a timeout with 19 seconds left in the half. Chiefs lead it 16-7. Can they get in field goal range? They still have a timeout. They need about 20 yards or so. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner rolls out back the other way, and it's caught by Lattimore out to the 45, a gain of a yard. That stops the clock with 13 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 9. The closest MLB team to me is the Braves, yes. On 2nd and 9, 4 wide, Gardner in the gun. Gardner looking. Gardner throws and caught by Lattimore. He does not get out of bounds. Out to the 47-yard line of the Chiefs with 6 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 1. The next closest is the Reds, and then the next closest after that is the Cardinals to my location. To get to the Braves, it's about a 5-hour drive to get to Atlanta Stadium. I'm hoping the Rays move here. 3rd and 1 from the 47. This could be the last play of the half. Gardner looking. He's going to throw it deep. Jump ball in the end zone. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Kansas City 16. The Chargers 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Our Week 8 Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Chargers, a big AFC West battle. The Chiefs lead it 16-7. They get the ball first as we start the third quarter. From the 9-yard line, Isaiah Chambers on the return, and Chambers out to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs at 4-3, the Chargers at 5-2. If Kansas City holds on and wins, we'll have a 3-way tie for first in the AFC West at the halfway point. With the Chiefs, Chargers, and Seahawks, they'd all be 5-3. We have one more game before we get to the halfway point of the regular season, and that's coming up next. The Commanders and the Rams. On 1st and 10, 4 wide, Morris in the gun. Morris looking, throws underneath, and caught by Rashard Swift. 4 yards out to the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on this Thursday. Morris under center. Morris to Manning, and Vaughn Manning close to the marker. Picks up 5 out to the 38-yard line. Vaughn Manning, the 8th year back out of Hawaii. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. Chargers looking to get a stop. Chiefs come out. Morris in the shotgun on 3rd down. Morris hands off to Manning, gets the first down and a lot more across midfield out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Down to the Charger 48. Verlin Wells, the linebacker, finally made the tackle. 1st and 10 Kansas City at the San Diego 48-yard line. 3 to the far side. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. And Vaughn Manning picks up a yard to the 47. Yeah, the Nashville Sounds. That's the closest minor league team. The Sounds in Nashville. And then we have the Sounds are affiliated with the Milwaukee Brewers. And the Chattanooga Lookouts down in Chattanooga. 2nd and 9 from the 47. Morris in the gun. Kerwin in motion. Morris throws and caught. Downfield, Zach Ryan's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 43-yard, make that a 47-yard touchdown catch by Zach Ryan. And Kansas City goes up big now, 22-7. Let's see if they go for 2. Are they going to chase points? I just kicked the extra point. Chiefs are putting on a clinic on the Chargers here tonight. Kansas City's chasing points. They're going to go for 2. They want to be up by an even 17 points. Morris on the 2-point try, looking, and he gets sacked. So the 2-point try is no good. It remains a 22-7 ball game as Jerry Watkins gets the sack for San Diego, the 4th-year linebacker out of Troy. But the Chiefs lead by 2 touchdowns, 16-7. Still just a 2-possession game. 6:03 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. The Chattanooga Lookouts, of course, they play in Chattanooga, but they have a cool stadium. It's located right downtown. It overlooks the river, the Tennessee River. It's a beautiful stadium. There's the kick from the 5-yard line. Lattimore on the return, and Lattimore out to the 26-yard line. And the Nashville Sounds, they play in a relatively new stadium. It's only about 5 years old, I think. Minor league stadium. It's north of downtown. Oh, yeah, the Chattanooga Lookouts. That's a cool name. All right, 1st and 10. Gardner in the shotgun for the Chargers. Back to throw. Looking, throws deep, and overthrows his target. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 5:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs up 22-7. I like the Nashville Sound scoreboard. It's shaped like a guitar. Have you ever seen it? It's cool. On 2nd and 10 from the 26. Gardner in the gun. Gardner looking. Gardner is going to get sacked. Back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 5. And the sack is made by Arthur Randall. His 2nd sack of the night. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Chargers, back at their own 21. Clock is moving. 5:45 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Kansas City up 22-7. The Nashville Sound scoreboard is shaped like a guitar, and the neck of the guitar is where they show how many runs they scored each inning. It's cool. 3rd and 15. Gardner throws and is picked off by Philip Eric. The second pick thrown by Gardner. Eric, the sixth-year safety out of Albany. Albany, however you pronounce it. And the Chiefs get the ball back. He was looking for Roush. The ball sailed on him. And Philip Eric picks it off. First and 10. Now Kansas City can make it a three-possession game with any type of score here. They'll have it at the Charger 46-yard line following the interception. It's not been a good night for San Diego. Morris under center, first and 10. Morris to Manning. Gets a yard to the 45-yard line. Odell Briggs on the tackle for the Chargers. It'll be 2nd and 9. Chiefs come out, 4 wide, single back. Morris in the shotgun. 2nd and 9. Kerwin in motion. Back to throw. Down the middle and caught by Kerwin out to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. Tom Kerwin, the tight end. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs at the Charger 38-yard line. 4:35 and counting. We're in the third quarter. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris rolls out. And Morris takes off, and he gets the first down. Out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. He's not the fastest of foot, but he got the first down. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Charger 33. Morris in the gun. Morris throws, dumps it off, and caught by Tony Gardner down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Kansas City, another long, methodical drive, trying to eat up some time here. They're up by 16. No, they're up by 15. I'm sorry. 2nd and 4 from the 27. Looking, throws deep. Caught, touchdown. Tom Kerwin. A 27-yard touchdown catch for the big tight end. And it's now 28-7 with the extra point to come. He found a seam in the middle of the zone, and he got the touchdown. And the Chiefs are starting to run away with this one. Brandon White will come on for the point after. We're still waiting for the Chargers to show up. And now the extra point by Brandon White. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead it 29-7. A 22-point, 3-possession lead for the Kansas City Chiefs with 3:29 left in the third quarter here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Our Week 8 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-3 Chiefs and the 5-2 Chargers. Misty's got some eerie music playing in the background. I don't know why. There's the kick. From the 7-yard line. Lattimore on the return for the Chargers. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 32-yard line. The 5th-year back out of Tulsa. Chargers will start from their own 32-yard line. Stephen Gardner, this is not going to be pretty. A pick. And I'm sure the next one will be too. And that was the pick from the Chiefs sideline. 3:24 left in the third quarter. Kansas City up 29-7. Chargers with it, 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. All right, San Diego, just start playing for pride now. Just do something, anything. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and Marcus Lattimore down the sideline finally gets tackled by Philip Eric at the 41-yard line of the Chiefs. It's a 27-yard gain for Marcus Lattimore, the third eldest of the four Lattimore brothers. 1st and 10, 3 minutes left in the third. From the Chief 41, Gardner in the gun. Gardner looks, throws on, nearly picked off. Shane Younger nearly had himself a pick, the second-year linebacker out of Oregon State. I tell you what, Gardner's lucky that wasn't picked off. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Chief 41. Two backs in the backfield. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner hands off. A delayed handoff to Lattimore that goes nowhere. That didn't fool the Chiefs at all. As Kevin Crawford makes the tackle. It's going to be a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Chargers back at the Chief 43-yard line. 2:40 and counting. Chargers are they're looking sad. They don't look like a 5-2 team. 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun, 3rd and 12. Gardner looking, throws, wobbly pass, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. They were looking for Jacoby George downfield, the third-year receiver out of Miami. It'll be 4th and 12 from the 43-yard line. Do they go for it? They're going to punt. Mark Erickson back to punt. Try to pin them deep. Erickson going for the sideline, and it's out of bounds at the 23. As Evil Dead would say, quality, a 20-yard punt. Corey Morris, some highlights for him. These should be more positive. That was the touchdown to Kerwin, and the other touchdown to Kerwin. Kansas City up 29-7 with 2:16 left, and we're still in the third quarter. Here live from San Diego, California, our Week 8 Sunday night game. It has not been as good as advertised. Chiefs come out 1st and 10. 4 wide. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Manning. And Vaughn Manning, a flag is down, breaking tackles. He gets out to the 23. This may come back. Yep, holding on the Chiefs. Isaiah Chambers, the only thing that he's done wrong today. It happened 3 yards downfield to be 1st and 17, back at the 16-yard line. Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. On 1st and 17. They hand off to Manning. And Manning is going to gain 2 yards out to the 18-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 15. A minute 38 and counting in the third. 2nd and 15 for the Chiefs. They have 3 to the far side. Morris in the gun. Morris drops back, looking. Manages to get the ball off to Kerwin, out to the 35. I tell you what, he hung in there to the last moment. A 17-yard gain to Tom Kerwin. Morris took a shot, but he got the ball off. 1st and 10, Kansas City at their own 35, up 29-7. A minute 10 left in the third quarter. 5 wide, empty backfield. Morris in the shotgun. Morris drops back. Morris steps up, throws, gets it outside to Kerwin again, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tom Kerwin, the tight end, has been his go-to guy all night, along with Isaiah Chambers. Second and 5 from the 40. Everybody in tight. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. And Manning picks up the first down out to the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain. We're down to 26 seconds left in the quarter. This might be the last play of the third quarter. We have the Commanders and the Rams after this. 1st and 10 from the 45. Morris in the shotgun. Back to throw. Dumps it off. And is caught. And still running downfield is Tony Gardner down to the 31-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. Chiefs up 29-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Chiefs at the Charger 31. Morris hands off to Manning around the outside, and Von Manning down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. A 22-point lead, a 3-possession lead for the Chiefs. And they can really put this one away. 4 wide on 2nd and 6. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking, throws, and caught. Holding on to it is Rashard Swift down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 15. Another Kansas City first down. And now the Chiefs. This one is going to be into route status here in a minute. 1st and 10 from the Charger 11. Commanders Rams up next. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Morris in the gun. In motion is Kerwin, the tight end. Morris looks, throws outside, and caught by Brandon out to the 8-yard line. Or Gardner, excuse me. The rookie out of Temple. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Odell Briggs, the linebacker, on the tackle. The game coming up next. The Rams are 7-0, the only undefeated team, looking to get to the halfway point undefeated. 5 wide on 2nd and 7. Now they shift, but it's still 5 wide, 4 to one side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking, throws underneath, and threw it behind Kerwin. Incomplete. The Commanders are in first place in the NFC East right now with a 4-3 record. The Rams are in first in the NFC West at 7-0. That game coming up next. 4 wide, 3rd and 7 from the 8-yard line. Kerwin in motion. Morris looking, throws underneath, caught, touchdown. Oh, they call him down at the 1. I thought he got in. Tony Gardner down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Everybody in tight. Morris in the gun. Morris looks, rolls out, and now he's going to take it himself, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown run by Corey Morris, the quarterback, the second-year quarterback out of LSU. And this one is officially out of hand, as the Chiefs go up 35-7 with the extra point to come. I can't find anything positive to say about the Chargers tonight. Brandon White for the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. Chiefs lead it 36-7 with 5:59 left to play in regulation here in San Diego. Our Week 8 Sunday night game. We'll have our Week 8 Monday night game next. The Commanders and the Rams. A battle of 2 first-place teams in the NFC. Misty said something. What? I can't hear you. Your team probably won't play till over the weekend sometime. There's the kickoff. From the 3-yard line, on the return for the Chargers is Donovan Harris out to the 32. 5:55 left. I'm pretty confident about the outcome of this game. I'm updating the standings as we speak, as Kansas City leads it 36-7. The Chargers will be 5-3. The Seahawks are 5-3, and Kansas City will be 5-3. A 3-way tie for first in the AFC West at the halfway point, and the Vegas Raiders are only 1 game back at 4-4. Denver 2 games back at 3-5. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Gardner throws underneath and caught by Roush, and Jim Roush out to the 41, a gain of 9. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. This is too little too late for the Chargers here. 5:38 and counting. 2nd and 1 from their own 41-yard line. 5 wide. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Throws near side and caught on the near sideline by Aaron Randolph out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 7. Injury timeout for the Chiefs as Moore, the defensive end, Wyatt Moore, goes to the sideline. Rookie out of Tennessee. $5:23 left. It's going to make the second half of the season interesting with the AFC West so tight. Everybody in tight. Gardner under center on 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Gardner drops back, throws outside, and incomplete. They're looking for Ben Ruth, the tight end, in his 4th year out of Texas. That'll stop the clock with 5:20 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chargers now at their own 48. They come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Now he's going to take it himself. And Gardner gets 9 yards down to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and inches. Tackle made by Leon Holmes, the 6th-year linebacker out of Arkansas. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Chargers. We're down to 5 minutes left. It's a 29-point lead for the Chiefs. It's a 4-possession lead. Gardner looking. Gardner throws it deep. And it's caught by Jacoby George for the touchdown. A 42-yard touchdown catch by Jacoby George, the 3rd-year receiver out of Miami. And that makes it 36-13. Makes it a 23-point lead. See if they go for 2 to make it 21. Nah, don't go for 2 until you have to. Tyler Hines will come on for the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead is 26-4 or 36-14. Still a 22-point lead for the Chiefs, a 3-possession lead with 4:48 left. Here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Our Week 8 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. So Tyler Hines would kick off for the Chargers. Let's see if they try a onside kick. They're down by 3 scores with 4:48 left. Yeah, they're lining up for the onside kick. Here we go. See if they can recover it. And it rolls right to one of the upbacks, number 37. That's Brooks Harriman, the fullback, who recovers it, the 6th-year fullback out of Mississippi State. 1st and 10, Kansas City now. That was not a good effort on the onside kick. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They have it at the Charger 43-yard line, up by 22 points. Some highlights. That was the touchdown from earlier. That was to Ryan, and then that was Kerwin's touchdown. The Chiefs, Chargers, and Seahawks are all going to be 5-3, all tied for first in the AFC West at the halfway point of our sim season. The Raiders just one game back at 4-4, and the Broncos at 3-5. So all 5 teams in the AFC West are within 2 games of each other. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Morris to Manning around the outside, and Von Manning gets the sideline down to the 18. 25 yards on the carry by Von Manning down to the Charger 18-yard line. The Chiefs have played very well tonight. The Chargers, not so much. 1st and 10 from the 18. Four and a half minutes left. Even the people in the stadium are saying, let's get to the next game. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Morris in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Morris looking. Morris throws and caught by Kerwin, who gets out to the 11, a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Stops the clock for the moment with 4:12 remaining. This is a statement win by the Chiefs tonight. They're a lot better than we've given them credit to be. On 2nd and 3 from the 11-yard line, Morris to Manning, and Von Manning pushes forward to the 6-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 1st and goal. 4 minutes and counting here in the 4th quarter. Chiefs come out 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun, 1st and goal. Morris throws near side, caught by Kerwin. No, he can't hold on. It was broken up by James Granger, the 11th year safety out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. 3:44 remaining. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws near side, caught by Kerwin. He gets pushed out of bounds at the 3. That'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3 with 3:39 left. Commanders Rams up next. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. On 3rd and goal, 4 wide, single back, Morris in the gun. Morris looks, throws, not sure who that was to. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. So Kansas City will try a 20-yard field goal. It'll put them up by 25. It'll make it a 4-possession game again. Brandon White from 25 yards, or 20 yards, excuse me. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Chiefs lead it 39-14. A 25-point, 3-possession lead. Actually, it's a 4-possession lead. 3 would be 24. 3:33 remaining. Been a long game for the Chargers here tonight. And now Brandon White will kick off. And this will be returned from the 4-yard line. Bringing it back is Donovan Harris. And Harris out to the 26-yard line. The rookie out of Virginia Tech. 3.5 minutes left. A 25-point Kansas City lead. The Chiefs come out, or the Chargers come out, 1st and 10 from their own 26. This one's been over for a while. Hopefully our next game will be a lot closer. Chargers come out, everybody in tight, 1st and 10. Gardner looks, throws outside, and it's knocked down, incomplete. They were looking for Ben Ruth. The linebacker, Eric Muller, the rookie out of Cincinnati, knocked it down. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. I think our thunderstorm stopped. On 2nd and 10, 4 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws underneath, and caught coming across by Aaron Randolph out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Chargers as the clock keeps moving. 3:10 and counting. Chargers will play at Philadelphia next week. 5 wide, 3rd and 5. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws deep, and caught by Randolph down to the 42-yard line. That's a 17-yard reception by Aaron Randolph. 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 42, 2:40 and counting. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner throws it deep. Downfield and caught. Touchdown, Aaron Randolph. A 42-yard touchdown catch. This one not over yet. It's now 39-20. A 19-point lead. They'll go for 2 here to make it a 17. You watch. Nope, they'll kick a field goal. All right, Tyler Hines for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 39-21, an 18-point lead. It's still a 3-possession game with 2:28 left. This game has taken a while. There's been a lot of scoring. We're at an hour and 12 minutes already. We still have the Commanders and the Rams up next. Chargers undoubtedly will try another onside kick attempt with 2:28 left. Tyler Hines tees it up. There's the kick. That takes a better hop, but it's fielded by the Chiefs. And that's number 86. That's Tony Gardner, who recovers the onside kick. And Kansas City will have it 1st and 10 from the Charger 46-yard line with 2:26 left. Corey Morris, 343 and 2 touchdowns. Pretty good night for Corey Morris, the second-year quarterback out of LSU. Evil Dead, Misty, and Gracie are all going to miss this game. 1st and 10 from the 46. Morris hands off to Manning out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Tackle made by Darius Banks, and that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Kansas City's in no hurry here. 2 minutes left here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Our Week 8 Sunday night game. 4 wide on 2nd down. Morris in the shotgun. Morris hands off to Manning once again up the middle, and Manning to the 39. A gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Neither team taking a timeout. I didn't think they would. They know this game's over. So just let it run. We're down to 1:25. 3rd and 3. 4 wide. Morris in the gun. Morris looking. Throws and caught by Rashard Swift down to the 36. A gain of 3, and that'll be a 1st down. Probably just one more snap, and that's it. They'll wind this down as far as they can go. No rush. We're under 40 seconds. 1st and 10. Morris to Manning. And Manning out to the 32, a gain of 4. And that might be the last play of the game. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to, because neither team's taking a timeout. A convincing win for the Chiefs, 39-21. Will they get the playoff in time? They will not. And there we go. Your final score: Kansas City 39, the Chargers 21. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Commanders Rams up next.